Hey, everybody. When you are here, drop your name in the chat so that I can get you on a team. My students I already have on a team, so they don't have to do that. But Miss Kindred's kiddos, drop your first name in there so that I can put you on a team. Super excited to play Jeopardy. It's going to be fun. And I don't know about y'all, but my kids, they think they're going to win. So I don't know, Miss Kindred's kids. You think you're gonna win? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. I mean, there might be some extra credit in it for the kids who win. We'll see. All right, so Miss Kindred's kiddos, drop your name in the chat. Let me know when you are here. And who else are we waiting for? Let's see. We got Ryan. All right, Ryan, I got you down. Ryan, you'll be on team 4. You'll be the team leader for team 4. It's not difficult to be the leader, though. It's pretty easy. Who else we got in here? Miss Kindred's kiddos, that if you're not on a team. So far for team 1, we have Anaya, Brian, Brianna, and Quentin. Team 2 is Jonathan, Usar, Teresa, and Mariana. And team 3 is Samurai, Cindy, Kinza, Elhaji, and Jessica. And team 4 will be Ryan and Marie. Hey, Samuel. Uh-oh, Samuel. You got a leg up because you played this last year. Not the same subject, but Samuel's a pretty fast typer, y'all. You might be really glad he's on your team. All right, guys, let me know in the chat when you get here so that I can get you on a team. Trying to see which other classes we are waiting on. What is this, 6th period? Miss Strickland's kiddos will be coming as well. Alec, hey, how's it going? Good to see you, kiddo. They're playing Jeopardy today. Do you want to stay and play? You might beat them. You know, you graduated a while ago. Usar, I got you. You're good. All right, if you're just logging in, make sure you let me know in the chat that you're here, and I will get you on a team. I got you, Brian. My kiddos, you're good. I've already got you on a team. Make sure you let me know. Why did that turn on? You're here. Hold on just a second. Sorry. I got you, Brian. Sheesh. I got too many pieces of technology around here. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we're going to get going here in just a minute. Have your study guide ready so that you can write down answers as we're going. Innocents, welcome in. You're going to be on team 4. And Maya, hi, how's it going? You're going to be on team 4 as well. If you're just getting in here, let me know that you're here. Let me know your name if it's different from your username, and I will get you on a team. Also, make sure that you have your study guide handy so that you can write down answers. That's fine. No problem, Jonathan. Jonathan, I think I already got you. You're in my class, so I already have you on team. So far, this is who I got on the teams. Team number 1 is Ayana, Brian, Brianna, and Quentin. Team 2 is Jonathan, Usar, Teresa, and Mariana. And team 3 is Samurai, Cindy, Kinza, Elhaji, and Jessica. Team 4 is Ryan, Marie, Samuel, Innocence, and Maya. We're going to get started here in just a second. Hold on just a second. All right, we got Miss Strickland coming right now. add her. Hey, Miss Strickland, can you hear us? You do have the mic on? I can't hear you, Kindred. I'm sorry. Let me see. I should be able to hear you. That's weird. Can you hear me? Okay. They don't really need to log in. If they're in their HISD account, sometimes it blocks it. So they could try going to their personal Gmail account. Try that. Are they saying that it's restricted? I don't know why I can't hear you. That's really weird. Maybe it's because of this. No, they just can't get in. Okay. Tell them to go to Time Machine Teacher on YouTube, and they'll see the Jeopardy game there, and they just click on it. And they should be able to type in the chat. That shouldn't be a problem. I've never had that problem before, but we'll see. All right, Jordan is here. Hey, Jordan, you are on team 5. Kathy, you're on team 5. Strawberry shortcake. I like it. Is it Dayana? Dayana? That's a pretty name. I like it. And Araya. And Joel. You guys are all on team 5. And I'll tell you guys the teams here in a minute as soon as we get everybody on here. I don't know why I can't hear you, Miss Kindred. That's weird. Check your mic settings and see if maybe like your mic is turned to a different mic, like if it's not the internal one or whatever. The mic settings are like right beside your microphone where you would mute it. It says edit mic settings. All right, we got Brianna. You're already on my team, Brianna. I got you. Anhe is you will be on team 5. And we're gonna give everybody about 2 more minutes to get in here. Hopefully we'll get everybody in here. So just a reminder, have your review guide ready so that you can get some of these answers on your review guide. This will be posted on YouTube after we play as well. If you missed one of the answers, you can always go back and look at it. Gabriel, welcome in. Gabriel, I'm going to put you on team 6. Hopefully we get some more. We got Dana. Dana, you'll be on team 6. Brianna, you'll be on team 6. And if you're just logging in, make sure you have your study guide ready to go. Zara, is it Zara? Oh, okay, now I can see you, Kindred. Try talking. Let's see if I can hear you. I can see you. Let me see if I can add you to the stream, maybe. I can see you, but...
What about now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yes.
I'm afraid to put on the headphones. I don't know if the headphones were...
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're not echoing on my end, so don't worry about it.
Okay, awesome.
Miss Strickland, do you know how to change your camera so we can see you? I think if you go to the edit mic settings, it might be in there, maybe. Oh, no, I think it might be down at the bottom where it's there's a button that says cam mic. Try that. Okay, so we have Alec, you want to play? Okay, sounds good. I'll put you on team 6 because they've got a lot of people, so just in case you leave. And Kenny, you can also be on team 6. All right, guys, so here we go. We have team 1, Anaya, Brian, Brianna, and Quentin. Team 2 is Jonathan, Yusar, Tarissa, and Mariana. Team 3 is Samurai, Cindy, Kinza, Alhaji, and Jessica. Team 4 is Ryan, Marie, Samuel, Innocence, and Maya. And team 5 is Jordan, Kathy, Diana, Araya, Joel, and Anye. And team 6 is Gabriel, Dana, Brianna, Zara, Alec, and Kenny. If anybody else gets in here and isn't on a team, then we'll get them on one. So this is how it works. Basically, I'm going to have the columns up here like a Jeopardy game. I'll show you that real quick. And we're just going to go through, for time's sake, I'm just going to go kind of in order because, you know, we want to get done with this by 4 o'clock. Or actually, you guys are here until 4:15, but we'll see what we can do for 4 o'clock. Anyway, it's sunny outside. You can have a little bit of sunshine today if we get done early. And after we get done going through all of these, then we are going to do Final Jeopardy. That's when you will communicate with your teacher, because Final Jeopardy, you want to keep that a secret. You don't want the other teams to know how much you're wagering. And I'll explain that a little bit later. So that's when you'll be talking to Miss Kindred and Miss Strickland, and then they'll let me know how much you guys wagered and stuff like that. All right. You do not have to respond in a question. You can just give me the answer. If the answer or if the question is asking for 2 things, like a detailed answer, make sure that you answer both items. All right. Don't just answer one. All right, guys. So here we go. We're going with main causes for 100. And it's the first one that pops up in my chat. I do have my other computer open because it was popping up quicker over here. So I'll keep that open. And that's okay, Jess. Do I have you on a team? Let me know if I have you on a team. Because even if you have to leave early, you want to be on a team. Bragging rights. Hello. All right. So main causes. Here we go for 100. What does the M in main stand for, and how does it lead to World War I? So 2 parts of the question. What does the M in main stand for, and how does it lead to World War I? First person that gives me the answer. You're typing it in the chat. All right, that's right, Samurai. It's militarism, but how does it lead to World War I? You have to have that second part too. Everyone was in competition with weapons. All right, good job. Samurai, you get question number 1, so 100 points towards your team. Militarism is everyone is in competition with weapons. Brian says militarism acted as the fuel for World War I, as it was competition between countries to have a bigger army. That's a perfect answer as well. So make sure you get that down on your study guide if you don't know about militarism. Next question. What does the A in main stand for, and how does it lead to World War I? What does the A in main stand for, and how does it lead to World War I? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's the fastest typist? Let's see. Jess says alliances because countries had secret alliances which caused big trouble within a war. Okay. User says alliances because there were secret alliances that countries didn't know about it. Jess, what team are you on? I don't think I got you on a team. Who wants Jess? Who wants Jess on their team? Oh, wait. Are you on number 3? Is that, I got a Jessica on number 3. Is that you? Yeah. Okay. So good. Alliances because countries had secret alliances. This causes big trouble because they don't know who is going to go to war for the other country. It causes the domino effect. Good job. Yes. Domino effect. All right. Main causes for 300. I see a theme going here. What does the I in main stand for, and how does it lead to World War I? What does the I in main stand for, and how does it lead to World War I? Good, Samurai, because that's Jessica was on your team. I just wasn't sure if Jessica was the same as Jess, so it worked out. Brian says imperialism, and it caused competition for more countries. All right, Brian, you got team number 1 on the board with those 300 points. Good job. All right. Main causes for 400. What does the N in Maine stand for, and how does it lead to World War I? What does the N in Maine stand for, and how does it lead to World War I? Nationalism, and it's an extreme love for one's country. Okay, that's true. Strawberry Shortcake, remind me what your real name is, because I can't remember. How does it lead to World War I? A love for one's own country is part of it. Okay, because of the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. Oh, yeah, Diana. Okay. I'm going to give you guys 300 of those points. If anybody can tell me an explanation of how it leads to World War I, you guys will get the other part of that. All of that's part of it. They wanted their own countries, extreme love for one's country. Very close. Because people would for their... Are you trying to say they would do anything for their country, Marie? That's pretty... I'm pretty sure that's what you're trying to say. And that's correct. Yeah, they would do anything for their country. They're going to be willing to fight for their country. And it's for that pride in one's country. Very good. So some points go to Team 4. So we got Team 4 on the board now as well. All right, the Big Daddy for 500 points. Here we go. Describe the spark that started World War I and why it started World War I. Describe the spark that started World War I and why it started World War I. So 2 parts there. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? The assassination of Ferdinand, and then it caused all allies to clash with each other. That's right. So Bones, tell me again your real name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. And I want to make sure this goes to the right team. Kathy says the assassination of Franz Ferdinand because Austria-Hungary wanted to be independent. I think you got that backwards. Serbia would have wanted to be independent. But good. Assassination of Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand is the main catalyst. That's good, Anye. Jonathan, that's right. All right, Jonathan, you guys have 500. So looking now, we have Team 1 with 300 points, Team 2 with 500, Team 3 with 300, Team 4 with 100, Team 5 with 300, and Team 6, I'm rooting for you. You're going to get on the board. This next one's for you. All right, here we go with leaders and heroes for 100. This person was president of the U.S. during World War I. Who was president of the U.S. during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Ding, 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 ding. And first was Marie. Marie, let's see. What team are you on? You are on number 4. So 100 goes to you guys. Woodrow Wilson. That's right. All right. Why is General Pershing famous? Why is General Pershing famous? Why is General Pershing famous? He is a commander. Who's he a commander of? I forgot to tell you that the internet is being crazy today. So if it does the little circle, it'll come back. Just have faith. Samurai says the AEF. Yes, Samurai. Very good. He is the commander of the AEF, which we're going to talk about in the next couple of questions. So good job. All right. Next we have for 300. Why is Sergeant Alvin York famous? Why is Sergeant Alvin York famous? Okay, let's see. The first one would be Joe. I'm not sure if you're, I think you're talking about Alvin York. Sergeant Alvin York, he captured a cavalry of German soldiers. Anye says that he helped bring about the armistice with Germany. That's true. Joe, which team are you on? Where are you at? Joel. Joel, you are on team 5. So 300 points goes to you guys. Very good. He's also famous because, remember, he was the one that was forced to join, even though he didn't really want to kill. He didn't believe in killing people because of his religion. But he's forced to join, and he single-handedly takes down machine guns and German soldiers, as Kathy says. Very good. All right. Leaders and heroes for 400. Who are the AEF, and why are they important? Who are the AEF, and why are they important? Charissa says he convinced the Germans that they had more soldiers. Yes, that's very true. All right. So the question is, who are the AEF, and why are they important? Come on, Team 6. I believe in you. Samurai says the first time that a military abroad defended foreign soil. Yes. So it was when the U.S. goes to defend foreign soil, even though they're not in the war yet. So very good, Samurai. 400 points for your team. Samuel kind of said the same thing. They helped turn around the war. American National Forces, they were military. Yes, all those answers are correct. All right, leaders and heroes for 500. Why was the victory of the Battle of Argonne so important? Why was the victory of the Battle of Argonne so important? The Battle of Argonne convinced Germany to surrender. Very good, Kathy. It did convince Germany to surrender. If anybody can tell me why, I'll give you your team 200 points. Why did it convince Germany to surrender? Why was it a turning point? There were so many deaths. That's true. It was a massive attack, yes. What was the final outcome? Germany lost, but why was it such a devastating loss? Immediate goal of reaching the railroad junction. Low in troops. Okay, now we're getting closer. Yes, the Germans were getting lower on troops, and then also as a result of losing, they lost a lot of machine guns. And that was a problem for them. So they never were able to recover from the loss of troops and the loss of machine guns that they lost. All right, warfare and home front. Why was trench warfare necessary? Why was trench warfare necessary? Okay, the introduction of the heavy machine gun and the wide-range artillery. And then Kathy also said it was a way to protect themselves from enemy fire. Very good. So Kathy's came in first. Kathy, you get these points for your team, and that is 200 points. Very good. Protected the soldiers. Yes, definitely. From these new weapons, because of the new weapons. Name 3 new World War I weapons. Name 3 new World War I weapons. Put them all in the same response. Come on, Team 6. Let's go. You got this. Kathy, poisonous guns? Poisonous guns? I think you mean poisonous gas. Artillery and tanks. Yes, that's very good. All right. How much was that? 300. Poisonous gas, tanks, machine guns, cannons, airplanes, all this new technology that was very deadly. For 400, what were Liberty bonds used for during the war? What were Liberty bonds used for during the war? Let me know. Marie says, money was borrowed for the government by the people. You mean the other way around. The people would give money to the government and buy these war bonds so that it would finance the American participation in the war. Samuel says, pay for the war. Yes, I'm going to give that to Samuel because he was the first one, actually. I just now saw that. So, Samuel, you get 400 points for your team. Awesome, awesome. And the last one in Warfare and Homefront for 500. Why did life change for women, or sorry, how did life change for women and African Americans due to World War I? Tell me one thing or one way how life changed for women and African Americans due to World War I. Okay. Ryan says women started working. There were more jobs. Very good. More jobs for both women and African Americans. They were allowed to be a part of the war. Yes, absolutely. And then don't forget that it kind of prompted women to ask for more rights in terms of voting. All right. Very good. All right. One last, what are these called? Topics. That's the word I'm looking for. World War I finally ends for 100. Here we go. What treaty ended World War I? What treaty ended World War I? Treaty of Paris. Good job, Kathy. Treaty of Paris. We just talked about that, so that one should be on your mind. Very good. Treaty of Paris. Number 200. For 200, who did France and Great Britain think should pay for the war? Which country, rather? I should have said, which country did France and Great Britain think should pay for the war? Who, in their opinion, was responsible? Kathy's, she's got some fast fingers. Kathy says Germany. So those points go to you guys. 200 for you. Very good. And for the $300 question, describe one effect on Germany due to the Treaty of Paris. Describe one effect on Germany due to the Treaty of Paris. What was one effect on Germany due to the Treaty of Paris? Let's see. I think Kathy got that one with the depression. Ryan was close second with forced reparations. Kathy got it first, though, with the depression. All right. I'm going to tell you the scores here in just a second. For the $400 question, define self-determination and how it affected the world after World War I. Define self-determination and how it affected the world after World War I. So you have to define it as well as give me an example of how it affected the world after World War I. Ryan says the belief that ethnic groups should rule themselves. That's true. So you get half the points. Now give me an example of how it affected the world after World War I. Just talked about it in our notes. Look back at your notes from today. Anybody got any examples? Think about the big empires. No, Cassidy? Not quite. Very good. Brian says ethnic groups wanted their own countries. For example, Austria-Hungary, Ottoman Empire, they were breaking those empires up, and there were ethnic groups within those empires that wanted to be their own country, their own people. Greece was one of them. There were several in there. So very good. You guys get 400 points. And the last question from this column. Describe American disillusionment after World War I and why Americans felt that way. Describe American disillusionment after World War I and why Americans felt that way. Daniel, that's a good one for self-determination. The free choice by the people of the nation. That's good. Describe American disillusionment and after World War I. All right, so let's see what we got. We lost 100,000 people in less than 1 year of war, and we had little stakes in. Okay, so that's definitely how it affected them. Teresa says they didn't like President Wilson and they wanted to stay to themselves. Okay, also how it affected them. Good. They felt disappointed because of economic problems, feeling of disappointment due to economic problems. They were low on money, disappointed. Okay, very good. So the disillusionment would be the disappointment part. Employee 427, what's your real name again? Tell me one more time so I can get some points on the right team for you. Tarissa, you are on team 2. I'm going to give you guys some of those points. And Ryan, yes, the demands of labor unrest, racial tension, anti-racial beliefs, all of those things are correct. Good job. All right, let me do the final tally here. Employee 427, let me know what your real name is so I can get those points on your team. For team number 1, you have 700 points. Team 2 is 750. Team 3 is 900. Team 4 is 1550. Team 5 is 2100. And team 6 is 200. Oh, yeah, Alec. Okay, so let's see, team 6, you would have 350. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Final Jeopardy. And what you have to do, let's see. We have Anaya. Is Anaya still here? She was having internet issues, so I don't know if she's still here. If Anaya's not here, Brian, you can be team leader for team 1. Team leader for team 2, Jonathan, Yusar, Teresa, and Mariana. Any of you guys could answer. And for team 3, Samurai, Cindy, Kinza, Alhaji, and Jessica. You guys are my kiddos. So what you're going to do when you're ready to wager, you're going to send me a private message on Teams and tell me how much you'd like to wager. So team 1, you have 700. Team 2, you have 750. Team 3, you have 900. You cannot wager over what you have. So if you want to wager at all, that's fine. But just know if you get the answer wrong in Final Jeopardy, you would lose all of those points. This is the topic for Final Jeopardy. All right, team 4, I believe you guys are Miss Kindred's kiddos. Ryan, Marie, Samuel, Innocence, and Maya. You guys have 1550, so you can wager up to that. Let Miss Kindred know how much you want to wager. Team 5, Jordan, Kathy, Diana, Araya, Joel, and Unhei. You guys have 2100, and you can wager up to 2100. I think some of you might be in Miss Strickland's class. So just let her know how much you think that you want to wager. And if more than one person gives us a wager, we'll go with the first wager. Number 6, team number 6 is Gabriel, Dana, Brianna, Zara, Alec, and Kenny. And you guys have 350. So let me know how much you'd like to actually, that's Miss Strickland's kiddos too. So you're going to send a chat to Miss Strickland. So we're waiting on your wagers. First person from the team to let us know a wager, that's what we're going to go with. So let us know what you got. Miss Strickland, let me know when you get your wagers in from your kids. And Miss Kindred's got her eye on it as well. Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me? Okay, yay.
We'll see who now listen, don't feel like you can't win, because I had a team with 100 points the whole game and they ended up winning once. It was pretty amazing.
Yes, the Final Jeopardy is my favorite because it can be quite dramatic. Things can really take a turn.
It can
it's
take
not
a turn.
over until it's over.
That's right. All right, team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're waiting on your wagers. Let's go. Faster you wager, the faster we're done. And then you can go work on the rest of your study guide.
Okay, I've got it for my team.
Okay. All right. I'm waiting on my kiddos. Put it on Teams in direct chat. Let me know how much you want to wager. And Miss Kindred, is Jordan, Kathy, Diana yours, or are those Miss Strickland's?
Those do not sound familiar to me.
Okay, that must be Miss Strickland.
I was like, I hope they're not in my class and I don't know who those kids are.
You never know. I tell you, if some of these kids would walk in and say they're in my class, I'd be like, I don't know who you are. Because I haven't seen their faces in a while. Hint, hint.
Exactly.
Hint, hint. All right, we got a wager from team 1. So I'm still waiting on team 2. Jonathan, Yusar, Teresa, Mariana. Let me know what you guys want. You have 750 points. Let me know how much you want to wager. And team 3, Samurai, Cindy, Kinza, Elhaji, Jessica. You have 900 points. Let me know how much you want to wager. Ryan's team, you guys are good. We're waiting on Jordan, Kathy, Diana, Araya, Joel, or Unhei. And Gabriel, Dana, Brianna, Zara, Alec, or Kenny. Let us know, people. It is time. Ooh, I got one from Samurai. All right. And Harissa. I got one for her. All right, so we're just waiting on team 5. Jordan, Kathy, Diana, Araya, Joel, Unhei. And team 6, Gabriel, Dana, Brianna, Zara, Alec, and Kenny. I'm going to give you about 5 more seconds, and then I'm going to wager for you. I'm going to pull up the Jeopardy theme song because that's important. Oh, no, I can't hear you, Miss Strickland. Okay, I got it. That's weird. I've never had that problem with guests not being able to be heard. It's probably something with our school computers. All right, no problem. Thank you, Miss Strickland. All right, so here we go. Here's your topic, the U.S. involvement in World War I. Oh, it says you're backstage. What about now? Try talking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay, great. It was my fault. I needed to add you. I thought I already did. Okay, so U.S. involvement in World War I, that's your question. What you're going to do when you want to answer, no matter what team you're on, you're going to send your answer to a direct message to your teacher. All right, that's what you're doing. Don't put it in the chat this time because you don't want the other teams to know your answer. So send it directly to your teacher. Here we go. Here's your question. Explain 2 reasons the U.S. joined World War I. Explain 2 reasons the U.S. joined World War I. And I'm going to try to get the theme song. It was playing. It was up. You got a little bit of extra time. Explain 2 reasons the U.S. joined World War I. Oh, that sounded really bad. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to give you about 15 more seconds. Get your answers into your teachers. Samurai, look at your notes again. Get your answers into your teachers. 2 reasons why the U.S. joined World War I. Miss Kindred, do you want to send me a text with how much Ryan's team wagered?
Yes, I'll send that right now.
Okay, sweet. Okay, and Team 5 got it. So let me tally those points. Brian's typing for his team right now. Okay. And then Miss Kindred, let me know when Ryan's team gives you guys an answer if they got it correct or not.
I have an answer.
Okay.
And yes, they got it correct.
Okay, sweet. All right, I'm just waiting on one more kiddo here. From my team, he's typing right now. Okay. All right. Are you ready for the big win?
Woohoo, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me put this in order here. All right. All right. Unfortunately, team 3, they left Samurai all by herself. And you got a little bit of it, Samurai, but not the whole thing. So unfortunately, you guys lost all of your points. It's very sad. Team 2, you guys got it correct. And you wagered 300 points. So you ended with 900 points for 4th place. Good job, team 2. Woohoo. Team 1, you guys went all in and you got it correct. So you ended with 1,400 points. Good job. And now it's between team 4 and team 5. Team 4 wagered 500 points and team 5 wagered 2,000 points because they just were going all in almost. Team 4, team 5. Who do you think won? Team 4, team 5? Team 4, you have 2nd place with 2,050 points. That brings team 5 to 1st place with 4,100 points. Great job, guys. Awesome play today.
Team 5.
Yeah, Miss Strickland's kids, you won out. All right, guys, so here is the answer to the final Jeopardy. We had the Zimmerman telegram. That's where the Germans were trying to get Mexico to fight against the U.S., and that upset the U.S. The sinking of the Lusitania, which was a passenger ship. They did not like that. And Wilson wanting to make the world safe for democracy, wanting freedom of seas. And I think there was another one. Wasn't there another one? Or were those the 2 main ones? I think that was the 2 biggies. That's the biggies. All right, guys. So write that down in your study guide if you didn't know the final Jeopardy answer. Very good, Miss Strickland's kiddos. You guys won 1st place. Woohoo! I'm going to give my kids that were playing extra credit today on a minor because not everybody stayed. Miss Kindred, your kiddos that were staying were Ryan, Marie, Samuel, Innocence, and Maya, just in case you want to do the same thing. And I think maybe Gabriel, Dana, Brianna, Zara, Kenny, some of those kiddos might have been yours, or they might have been.
Yeah, a couple of those are mine as well.
Okay. And then Miss Strickland, you had Jordan, Kathy, Diana, Araya, Joel, Unhey. So, yes, Alec, you can definitely get.
Good idea.
Did you have Alec, Miss Kindred?
Alec, I'm sorry. What's the last name? Alec? No, I don't have an Alec.
No, I know, not this year. He graduated, but he was playing with us. Alec, did you have Miss Kindred or do you have Miss Barrow?
What's the last name? I need a last name.
I can't remember the last name.
If it was
M, I think.
Student.
Yeah.
I have an Alec.
He's an old man now. Alec is.
He's an old man now.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for playing with us today. We had a great time. I hope you had a good time too. Make sure and finish that study guide and study. Make some flashcards. You have until Thursday. So memorize this information so you're ready for the test. And we will see you on Thursday. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Missy.
You're welcome.
Yes, that was awesome. Thank you.
We had a lot of fun. Thank you, guys.